Outcome Memories version 0.1. The game came out July 25, 2025. As of me writing this script, version 0.2 should be just around the corner. As of me writing this, we have had 232 days of version 0.1. 90% of the fan base is geeked out their minds. And we pretty much have gotten every sip of enjoyment that we can get from 0.1. Anyways, that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about 0.1, to look back on it, now that 0.2 is just in the cusp of our reach. I'm here to talk about the good, the bad, and the wait. Starting with the good. There's so much good about this game. Like, I genuinely don't know where to start. For me, one of the best things about this game is definitely the models and the art style. I don't know if you all know this, but I like drawing. So I tend to appreciate art a lot, even if it's not my preferred art style. This game has a great art style, better than most that I've actually ever seen, period. From the grim and gritty look to the lobby, to Not Perfect's color seizure, the art is just oozing with personality. And the models, oh my X, the models, they're so freaking good. Like, they're actually the perfect representation of this game's eye candy art style. Another good thing about the game is the music. Here, listen to these 3 songs that I picked. Sadly, we lost 3 composers, but the music is still amazing with or without them. They just picked great musical talents. Oh yeah, and Juno is a musical genius. Tea Time Waltz is my favorite, and Chaos Carousel is just the best. Yeah, you can fight me about that one. Something else that the game does good is controls and customization. Now, while EXEs have customization, the customization for EXEs is just skins. Survivors, on the other hand, absolutely perfect. You can mix and match until you get something you like, which in my opinion is the best type of customization. You have so many options for Survivor customization. It's just perfect. Oh yeah, and here are some skins. Add Fleetway Jevil, Chaos King Colossus, Starwalker, Tripwire, Kara X. Who said that? On the other hand of the spectrum, we also have controls and movements. Every character, almost every character, feels like their moveset complements their character in a good way. And every character moves perfectly with almost controls. From Metal being slippery because he's metal, to Sonic being slippery because he has frictionless shoes, to every character sticking to the ground, to Tails slipping for no reason. Oh yeah, did I say I hate Tails? Yeah, I hate Tails. And fix the controls, please. I could go on about the good stuff in this game for days even, but then this wouldn't really be a retrospective. So now we're off to the part that I've not been wanting to talk about. Like everything, no matter how much I like it, this game has flaws. It's not a bad game, but the flaws are like someone flashing a light in your eye. It's annoying, but it's not a deal breaker. The first problem is releasing with only one killer. That is just dumb and there is no two ways about it. They originally planned to release Furnace at first, but they held off and reworked him. Which, to be honest, you should have just released both him and X. I'd rather have both X and an incomplete Furnace than just having X hold off the both alone. Now, everyone knows how to play around X at this point, and without Furnace, there's no way to mix and match things. If you truly wanted Furnace to come with Starved, you should have just gone like, oh, never mind, we're releasing both X and Furnace, but Furnace is getting reworked with 0.3 alongside X to overhaul both your kits. And that's just an idea I came up with in like 5 minutes. You guys could have come up with an infinitely better idea than mine. Yet you still chose to release X alone. But hey, we all make mistakes. Some small, some big. Not as big as this next one. The EXE disable chance. It may have seemed like a good idea at first, and it definitely was, but it tends to lead to shit like this. Hell, when you guys debuted the feature, you made a massive oversight. You underestimated just how petty people are, to the point that people would all have EXE chants off and they would rather brick each other's games than play X. Motherfuckers would dead ass just sit in the lobby looking at each other talking about some, you turn off X, no you. Like how's about you both turn it off? Good feature, but it was implemented too early. People abused it and it ended up getting changed to just randomize EXE. Another bad thing is definitely the map design. No shade to you guys, but the map design is kind of terrible. I mean, the visuals look good, but the actual layout of the maps are kind of shitty in their own, each in their own unique ways. I will explore the terrible aspects of the maps in their own PowerPoints, but that's for days to come. But until those days come, I'm going to be talking about 0.1's final issue, the wait. This was a whole issue in and of itself. The wait for 0.2 was immense. The hype was building. And the way the devs handled it was less than stellar. Okay, look. The devs could have handled it better. Like, no shade, they are amazingly talented people. But, to be honest, they kinda handled 0.2's release poorly. First issue is there were too many leaks. The devs showed off too many leaks. That is the honest truth. They practically showed us everything that was complete, and in exchange, they made the update look more complete than it actually was. This created a false sense of completion that clearly never existed. Truth be told, the devs definitely need a break after 0.2, but I can't help but slightly put some blame on their marketing. To put it in my words, they showed off too much of what 0.2 will be, that they forgot to tell us what it was at the moment. And what it was a buggy mess at that moment. But they only showed off the complete parts, which created a false sense of completion, creating an angry fanbase. This practically killed any hype 0.2 had, as we practically knew everything that was to come. This created a feeling of Cartman Land. Now, if you don't know what Cartman Land is, neither did I. I had to do my research. But in general, the joke is based off episode 6 of South Park, in which Cartman gets an inheritance and creates his own private amusement park called Cartman Land. And truth be told, the assessment kind of holds some value. Now, I'm not saying it's what the devs did or what they intended to do, but it kind of comes off that way, as they would pick a date, they would miss that date, we will see videos of the devs testing the new characters in Publix. And that is actually part of the issue, is that the devs shouldn't be showing off killers in public servers. Neither should the testers too. They should have their own server to test and not in Publix, because that just makes people salty and bitter. I genuinely thought that was a given too, because they do have a testing server. I don't know why they tested in Publix too. There's no reason to test it in public. It just creates a false sense of the apartment land effect. Now, I know it helps them have fun, but using the broken pre-release versions of characters in public servers is just unfair for the general masses, because there's no way for them to predict that this would happen. What are they meant to do? How were they meant to guess that this is how their day was going to turn out? It also kind of bleeds into the problem I said in my Frick, how do you say that word? I literally wrote it down. And even while I wrote it down in the script, it took me like 10 attempts. Dev exclusivity. And I even mentioned it in my dev exclusivity video. The devs are showing off things that they know we might never touch or we won't be getting for a long time. And that sucks, because it genuinely makes us feel like we have an incomplete version, while they play with the deluxe DLC plus version. Hence why I said, either don't show it off at all or make your private server accessible. Another issue was the devs constantly showing off non-0.2 characters, because this makes people feel like they aren't using the time efficiently. And the worst of all, the date. Hold on, wait, that last day is the current release date, or at least to my knowledge of writing the script. Get that out.
But yes, another issue was the devs constantly creating due dates that they did not hold to. Now I get that we as a community could be more patient in general, but when it's been delayed by 2 months, I feel like the hype got killed. Top it off with the fact that the devs kept showing off new things without giving us access to it, and you can see why people got so mad at this Cartman Land effect. All in all, if I had to suggest something for the devs going forward to alleviate the workload, I would do this: 1 survivor a month, 1 killer the next month, 1 map the next month after that. And while doing all this, you can work on the bigger updates like 0.3 in the background. This will give the community constant content, same as me, and also gives you the chance to work on the updates without that much pressure, because the community at least now has something like a consistent flow of work. Finally, I am near the end. I am massively behind on homework because of this mega script that took 4 days to make. I started December 5 and I'm just finishing this on December 8. For all intents and purposes, Outcome Memories version 0.1 was a step in the right direction. It is by no means a great game, but it's good, really good. It suffers from the phrase, deaths of 1,000 paper cuts. The base game is great, but there are so many flaws in it that they start to add up over time. Now obviously, I won't lie, a lot of these flaws are going to be removed with the introduction of 0.2, such as X being the only killer. A lot of these problems would be removed by 0.2. But until 0.2 comes, I can't get the game passing 8 out of 10. I'd give it about 7.5 out of 10 right now, and when 0.2 comes out, it'll definitely be raised to a 9.5 out of 10. But that's just my opinion. Thank you for all the support, really. The Tripwire video is at like 5.9k views right now, and the X is at like 8k. as of me having recorded this section of the video. So thank you a lot, and thank you for me reaching 195 subscribers. Thanks. 1k subs is really, it really does, 1k really does feel in view. It really does feel like I can get there. So thank you. I genuinely don't know what else to say. You guys have really made my day. From the bottom of my heart, I genuinely want to say thank you. Like, no, because I don't think you all understand how much this means to me. Like, genuinely, from everywhere, it's just so hard to say, because it's like, it's really just has me emotional. So thank you, all of you. Genuinely, I want to say thank you. But that's just me being a sap as usual. Thank you, and goodbye.
Hold.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is that rewrite?
I'm letting you out.
Wait, you're doing what? Huh. I'm home. Finally. After a week. Fun fact about this video: if you go into the background of the first half, well, not first half, but first like section, you know, the part where I'm locked up, you can actually, if you've listened really close, I put the sound of chains in the background. And for the ocean part with the JoJo Stone Ocean Beach, if you listen really close, I put the sound of waves crashing, just to strive for attention.